Whoop, not gameplay. What up? What's good, everybody? It's Dr. MyKo. We're on Twitch. We on airtime. We got the peanut gallery. And the question of the day is, am I the asshole? Now, obviously, I'll tell you about it would usually be at this time slot. However, Unc is busy doing godparent duties at Disney, which is good. It's healthy. It's functional. And man, hey, Calvino. But we have been talking over the past couple of days about whether or not he is an asshole in a certain situation. Now, that's hard because if you don't speak glitch, it's hard to discern that. Now, that is what we are purposing. Am I the asshole with? So, first up, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the question. I'm going to submit my answer, and then we're going to get the deets, okay, and see if I change my answer. And please chime in. All right, this one feels like an easy one. Are you talking, TT? Because we can't hear you. Eartha Kitt, we can't hear you. I see that. Am I the asshole for being upset that my fiance spent all of the money for my wedding dress and our future house? No, you are not. All right, so let's get the deets. All right. My fiance, 27 male, and I, 25 female, are getting married soon. The wedding is in 2 months. We still have to get a wedding dress, and we're planning on moving into a house shortly after getting married. Functional, like it. 2 weeks ago, my fiance had his bachelor party. I come from a fairly wealthy family, so recently we received a generous monetary gift from my parents to go towards the wedding and as an early wedding gift for any extra that we didn't spend. My fiance and 10 of his friends went to Vegas for the party. That's where you messed up right there, my boy. And my fiance and I agreed on a $1,000 limit, not including hotel and plane fees. So y'all talked about it, all right. The day after the party, I received a call from the bank and found out that my fiance spent the entire gift from my parents on gambling and lost it all. This was disappointing because he has struggled with gambling addiction in the past, but has been doing really good the past couple years. Why did you take your ass to bed? Your friends ain't shit. We had an argument. If you know, like I can understand if they are staying off strip, cool. If they are staying off strip, cool, because it takes forever to drive anywhere in Vegas. But that's ridiculous. Okay, let's see. What is it? Wait, where did we leave off? This was disappointing because he struggled gambling in the past, but he's been doing good the past couple of years. We had an argument about this when he got home, and he's been really upset with me because he says I should understand that he was struggling, and this will always be a temptation for him. I have no idea how we're going to pay for the wedding dress I'm supposed to get, much less contribute to the house, and I honestly have no idea what to do right now. He thinks I should just get a cheaper wedding dress, but I don't think I should have to because this is his fault, not mine. Am I the asshole? My answer is still no. You are not the asshole. That is also true. Ah. Hey, Drip House Podcast, thank you for the follow. Here, let me give you some air horn, bruh. Pandy yams. In Vegas. Like, I can understand that you are putting your trust in, like, as an addiction specialist, I can understand not wanting to baby them or keep being on them, but at the same time, bro, it's Vegas. What the fuck else do you think they're gonna do? Huh? Your friends ain't shit. Because if your friends were shit, they would not have taken you to Vegas. No, that's not enabling. They had a conversation. They clearly communicated what the limit was. She did what she was supposed to do. She did what she was. Mm-hmm. Fair, but People's recovery lifestyles are their own responsibility and their business. We can only put limitations that we have control over. Panda yams, yes. Uh huh.
The last thing I want to do is go to a place like Vegas. That is going to be the last
Right.
thing I want to do.
Absolutely.
If my fiance is going to trust me with the limit, I'm taking my ass to Disneyland. I I don't know how this man operates, like what his lifestyle is or
Hold
anything
on,
like
I got
that.
you. I did not finish
But
my
I'm taking
mouth.
myself somewhere that both brings me joy and keeps me
Drip House, I don't
safe.
know if you can see him. He's right
That
underneath.
part.
Okay. Hey, Pat,
Safe.
pick your head up for a second.
So
There you go. Puppy.
I'm not going to jeopardize both my marriage and
Future
our
acquisitions. That's a
stability.
whole house. Houses is fucking expensive.
Super expensive.
Yeah,
So here's
What's
another
the
thing with
problem?
addiction, though. It's not a one thing and stop
It's not
type
a one switch.
situation,
It's
especially not with
every day.
gambling.
It's every
So
day.
now you're worried if we get more money, is he
You
about to be spending
look.
our mortgage payment?
yeah.
Is he
Hey, Lord,
reliable
thank
to
you
help me
very
pay the
much.
bills? Like I just feel like that's just not safe. You're being an asshole to yourself for not stepping away from the situation.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Because this is much worse than a wedding dress. That is so much worse than a fucking wedding dress.
Yeah.
It really is.
But I agree. You need to get the fuck up on it out there. Y'all need to
But but
reevaluate
Sorry,
y'all's
bitch.
relationship.
but in that same aspect, I also don't want a partner that's going to enable that bad habit.
That part.
No matter how
We
you
get
cut
some
it.
cheddar biscuits. I want some cheddar biscuits. We're getting cheddar biscuits. Y'all hear that? I want
That's
some
my
cheddar
wife.
biscuits. Tell her to
Now you
give me
got everybody
some too.
wanting cheddar
Tell her to
biscuits.
give me some too.
Miko said get her some too.
The
Granddaddy,
hoes are
you
getting
letting her
cheddar
get the
biscuits, but the
cheddar
family
biscuits?
can get cheddar biscuits.
Not the cheddar cheese biscuits,
Not the cheddar
granddad.
cheese biscuits,
This
granddaddy.
is great.
All right,
What part of the game is that?
You acting real unfamiliar right now.
now. Can I help you, sir? Are you lost? Anyway, all right. You know what?
No,
What sucks though? Sidebar. You know what sucks? Boondocks do not
You
age
hear it
well
too, right?
at all. Um, we can
Phoenix.
make cheddar biscuits.
Hold on.
Oh, by the way, husband, I will be in your city Friday afternoon to Saturday evening. So if you wanna go to this Brazilian steakhouse, you better let me know. Um, am I the asshole for not letting my ex pick up our daughter a day early so she can see her dog before it's put down? Yes.
Yeah, you
Wait,
kind
what
of
is
are
it?
an asshole.
I missed the scenario. I'm so sorry.
Am I the asshole for not letting my ex pick up our daughter a day early so she can see her dog before it's put down? Absolutely.
Yes, you are.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's some
you are an
asshole.
asshole.
Absolutely.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How old is the daughter and is she familiar with the concept of death?
It don't matter to me. But we're gonna
It
get there.
kind of
We're gonna
does.
we gonna get
It
there. Hold on. We gotta
depends.
read the details first. Gotta read the details. Because that's
Yeah,
asking
yeah, we
questions.
gotta read the details.
I, 29 female, have a 9-year-old daughter with my ex-husband. Ex-husband has daughter Wednesday through Saturday, and I have her Sunday through Tuesday. That's good fun. I'm with it. When we were together, shortly after she was born, he got a dog. This dog was not young then, 6 or 7, and now must be ancient. She loves this dog, and I've tried to indulge that as much as possible. And the days I have her, he will let her video call with them and the dog, which I think is a bit extreme, but to each their own. Bitch, fuck you. Um, he contacted me this morning saying that he had to put the dog down
You good?
tomorrow and asked if he could pick her up a day early so she could say goodbye. I told him I didn't want to do that and didn't think it was a good idea to go against the court ordered custody. And since he wouldn't watch her when I had a work emergency, I didn't see why this was different.
Oh, you ain't even got to finish.
I don't. I
Yeah,
don't.
Yeah, you
I
Asshole,
are.
don't.
bitch.
Yeah,
I can
you
give you
doing
all the
that
words.
asshole,
asshole
baby.
move.
What the hell?
Sorry, babes. What the hell's
Boo!
wrong with you?
That's one of them bitches. That's one
Tomato,
of them
tomato,
bitches that use
tomato,
their children as a tool. That's one of
tomato.
them
That
bitches
part.
Yeah,
right
because
there. She gets no respect.
the second she said we have to stick to court order, I'm like, oh, so y'all don't co-parent, y'all legal parent.
No,
Tomato,
don't.
bitch.
Got you,
That's
got
not
you.
And I
co-parent.
see
That's not
why they don't
You
co-parent.
ain't
co-parent, because she ain't
shit.
mature enough to fucking co-parent. Stank bitch.
You ain't shit.
I hope she watching. I said it. And your mama ain't shit. You a ho ho.
Ho ho.
Period.
Right. You ain't shit. Your mama ain't shit. You got a damn goldfish. He wouldn't be shit either. Now,
Now I'm
That
sad
dog
because
ain't
your
shit
daughter
neither.
might turn out to be not shit because you ain't shit.
because you ain't
Because
shit.
she come from a long line of ain't shit ass motherfuckers.
Okay, this one seems pretty obvious, but we gotta read these. Am I the asshole for wanting to tell my stepdaughter's dad about the cameras my wife planted in his house while he was away?
What? What? What?
We're gonna
What?
read it. We're gonna
What?
read it again. Am
What?
I the
What?
asshole for wanting to tell my stepdaughter's dad about the cameras my wife planted in his house while he was away? You are not the
You need to
asshole.
tell. You need to tell that man
Everything.
immediately.
Tell him
What the hell is
everything.
wrong
First of
with you?
all,
Tell him
not
everything.
Why are you
only
spitting on
not
him?
only are you an asshole, but I think that's a felony. I don't think you
That
can
is
do
a
that
You
felony.
legally.
can't. You can't do that. You can't. You can't do that.
That felt
That
illegal.
is
That
Like
just
you a
felt
whole
all kinds
felony.
This
of
is
illegal.
illegality for me. Okay, let's read it. I, male 34, got married to my wife 2 years ago. She has a 6-year-old daughter, my stepdaughter, that she shares custody with her ex-husband. So ex-husband has not dated anyone ever since, and he and my wife got separated. My wife always talks about how this is a good thing because she believes that my stepdaughter is better off without a witch stepmom to boss her around and abuse her. Then the ex started seeing his now girlfriend about 8 months ago. Wife wasn't happy about it. In fact, she was livid that he'd introduced his stepdaughter to his girlfriend so soon. Wife demanded meetings with the girlfriend to test to see what kind of stepmom she will be for stepdaughter. Didn't give it much attention because of the drama and always having a mother-in-law involved as well. Okay. However, recently found out that she installed several cameras in his house while he
what
and his
is it?
girlfriend were away on a trip. All right.
What
Let
is
me
with
let me
people
see
How
what
did
her
she
cameras?
have
let me see what
access
let
to
me see
that?
what her rationale is. Hold on. Let me see if I can skip through and find it.
I
Uh,
don't like. I'm
No,
getting a
that's
little bit triggered
so.
here.
All I'm
I'm
hearing
getting
so far
triggered.
is that she's allowed to move on,
okay,
but
okay.
he can't move on.
He said it irked him because of the total breach of privacy, but when he confronted her, she said she did this because the girlfriend was going to move in soon and she wanted to know how she treats the stepdaughter.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. There's no justification for that.
There's none. Like if your daughter kept showing up with bruises, that's different. That's
Cameras
different.
on somebody
No, it
else's
ain't.
home is
I
a
still ain't
felony.
installing cameras. I'm taking.
Now,
It's federal
okay,
She.
offense.
installing cameras is a bit much. Sending like a teddy bear cam with her that she keeps on her person, totally different. Because we do that with kids now. They have cell phones,
Okay.
Literally,
but
Yeah.
she
only
just.
in the interest of
Mm-mm.
the child is
That ain't got
innocence.
shit to do with her
Yeah,
daughter.
but
That got everything to do
it's
with the fact that
protected.
she's still
Uh,
hung
uh,
up on that man and
even
still want to
adults
control that
convicted
motherfucker.
to do
Straight
this.
That
under
ain't
the
got
bus
nothing to do
with
with her
that
daughter.
shit. You absolutely right, husband. You absolutely right.
Uh,
Oh man.
That mm-mm. That ain't got
Well,
nothing to
Adam
do.
said,
I
how
don't
she
like
get
that.
in the door?
Whew,
I'm just gonna
that
say
made
this.
my
I'm
skin crawl.
I'm just gonna say this. As a person who has
Bitch.
somewhat
Go
experience
ahead,
with
Miko.
psychotic behavior like this,
So you
um,
attracted to crazy bitches, is what you're saying? But go ahead.
I didn't know she was crazy.
Get out of here. Finish your sentence. Finish your sentence. I'm mad I called her. Hey,
I
Okay,
twin.
didn't. I
okay.
didn't know.
Hey, twin.
Shut up.
Um,
Why you look so
You
stressed?
did. You did. You knew.
no, I
Because
didn't.
listen,
No.
if they
Okay.
fine and they got good pussy, they crazy.
Crazy
It's just
pussy
what it
is
is. You
crazy
is-
pussy.
you
Crazy
Okay.
accept it.
is
Around
crazy.
the time. Hold on. First off, around the time
Thank you,
I
Bates.
was
My friend
19.
Bates, batshit
I was
certified crazy. She
19
said
and
we
I
will
didn't
literally
know
tell
the
you. Tell
rules.
them again, Bates.
I didn't know the rules. Okay, I was 19 and I didn't know the rules.
Fair.
And she was this
Oh,
short, cute, innocent looking chick, and I'm
oh,
just like,
it's the
I
innocent ones
didn't,
you need to watch out for.
I didn't put two and two together. Okay,
You
I
started
didn't
that shit
put
with
two and
short.
Sure,
two
so did
together.
me.
Anyway, what were
Listen.
you saying, Panda?
Mm, mm, mm.
Not only am I going to call the cops, but I'm going to fear for my goddamn life because that could easily turn into some fatal attraction shit.
That's already what it is. That has nothing to do with the baby girl and everything to do with her
Hello.
control over that man. Period.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Period.
Hello.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
husband.
That ain't got
Cops
shit to do
are
with that
looking
baby.
for honest people. You are absolutely right about that. So Adam asked, how did he get in the door? My video game husband said it's really easy to get into a house. Locks are for honest people.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Fair.
yeah.
Listen, I'm just saying, especially now that all locked doors are electronic.
Some of the doors are electronic.
Not all of them.
More locked doors.
No locked
No
doors.
locked doors.
Um.
You know,
Okay, this one's hard. We're gonna have to read details.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for not wanting to adopt my dying ex-girlfriend's child? That's hard.
Okay, details.
What's the
Ooh,
Let's
reason?
hear
that's
it.
a
I feel
hard
like she's
one.
had.
That's
Right,
a
that's
hard
hard. All right,
one.
all
Yeah, it
right.
depends on the
Okay.
reason.
Okay,
All right.
let's
Is
hear
there
it.
I'm
more?
gonna say no. I'm
Details.
gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
I need
All
more
right.
detail.
Let's get deep. Let's get deep.
Hold on. Here's the question I feel like needs to be asked. Is this like you've been a part of this child's life for a really long time and then
Right.
you and your girlfriend broke up? Because if it's that
TT, how dare you
and
put
you
up
and the
this fiction?
girlfriend
Oh my
broke
god,
up,
my loins.
then yeah, I would say you're an asshole because you shouldn't. There should be that love there to where you wouldn't want that child in the system.
Ooh, you just said should, and I'm gonna shut you down right now. No, sir. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Should
Mm-mm.
is a lie. Plenty of things should be. They are not. That is a lie. Parents should love their children after they come out, but they don't.
But they don't.
Child, I'm over here like a messy secretary.
You do look like a messy secretary. All right, all right. So, 31 male, met my ex-girlfriend, 29 female, on a dating app 7 years ago. So that's 7 years.
7
That's
years.
a
All
long
right.
time.
Really, you can't
That's
hear
a very
me?
long
That's fine.
period of
That's
time.
fine. I will.
No, I heard you. Okay.
No,
Okay.
I was talking to my
We're hearing
friends.
you.
All right, all right.
Uh,
She had a son 6 months at the time. She was with multiple guys and ended up pregnant. Still doesn't know who the bio father is, but whatever. It wasn't that much of an issue
That
since it
doesn't
seemed
really-
like, yeah, that was irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
Great person. We had a lot in
Irrelevant.
common. So essentially, all that to say, she had a kid. I didn't give a shit. It was great. Okay.
Weird,
After a
whatever.
few weeks of chatting and talking online, we went on our first date, had a great time. After that, we just started hanging out whenever. And then shortly after, she
Yeah.
introduced me to her son. Few months into our relationship, we moved into together to save money. Go millennials, yay! Since both of us were renting at the time, I started helping take care of her child whenever I could, and we really grew fond of each other. He even started calling me Papa, and we just went along with it since my girlfriend didn't mind. Oh, you fucked up, sir.
And then a couple of years ago, we don't know about happy birthday.
Almost 5 years into the relationship, she told me she wants to break up because I became boring and not an active person like I used to be. We used to go on hikes and travel around the country on weekends, and that I work too much. Okay.
Okay.
Y'all still can hear me? All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, I can
No,
hear you.
not y'all. I'm talking to
Okay.
Twitch.
Oh,
All right.
Okay. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. You know what? It's fine.
First of
We
all,
just gonna get close.
Look at how
We
you.
just gonna get
You don't
close.
have to
It's
talk
fine.
to me like that.
Yeah.
You don't have
Yeah.
to talk to
So
me like
you
that.
don't be speaking to me like that.
All right.
Yeah.
So, a few days ago, I got a call from my ex. She said that she is sick and is in the hospital. They removed one of her breasts, but recently they found a tumor in the other breast and will need to have it removed as well. She is scared that she
Oh my
might die if it doesn't work out and asked me if I would be willing to become her son's legal guardian and adopt him, since she has no one else to ask. I live a different lifestyle now, travel a lot, and invest in myself, so I told her that I can't do that. She told me that her son misses me and would love to see me, but I said no again, and she started crying and calling me names before cutting the call. I talked to my sister and my parents about this, and they told me that it's fucked up thing to refuse it after all those years I spent with them. I feel like trash now. Am I the asshole? That's hard.
No.
No,
No,
You're not the asshole.
because he's basically telling her no because he's not going to be there.
Yeah, he cannot provide for the
He can't,
child
and
in the way that
he would
the child
have
is
to
going to need.
change. He would have to
Completely.
stop doing what
Yeah,
he's doing.
I'm sorry. I'm
change
sorry
that
if I want to
completely.
be a decent human being and tell the truth and not just collect a check on a child.
That part.
And a
But that check,
child,
though, I'm just kidding.
I cannot.
Yeah, no. I mean, now granted,
I mean,
knowing
that's
what
what
I
the-
know
the
about the
government
foster care system, it is fucking scary
gonna
and
do.
it's awful, and I would hate that for this child. But you kicked this man out of y'all's life because you said he wasn't it no more, which means
wasn't it.
I ain't
Shit.
Papa no
Period.
more.
Yeah.
We
He ain't
didn't
here
have
from the
no
front and the
no
back.
meetings and no joint custody and hangouts no more. We was done.
And if his mama and his sister love that baby so much, they can adopt him.
Mhm.
Period.
Say it again. Say it again.
Period.
Listen, that baby was not his responsibility to begin with.
Nope, sure
So
wasn't.
are they?
And then you
All right.
kicked him to the curb.
Oh, they
But
are.
then you want him to be like, "Oh, I'm gonna drop everything for your child, for your
Right.
responsibility."
Better Bates.
You know what?
Yeah, I'm good on
You
that.
can suck my dick on the way out. Enjoy
Not
your
on the
casket
way
date.
out.
Say it again. Say it
You
again.
can suck my dick on the way out.
Say it again for the people in
Okay,
the back.
that's what I thought she heard.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
So that's trifling. Basically, you were irresponsible. That child does not have a father because you were irresponsible.
Whoa.
I was loving enough to love on your child and love on you, but it wasn't what you wanted, right? I got boring. So
I got boring.
took this
Yeah,
and that
boring.
child that I love very much out of my life. Now you on your deathbed talking about
I like. Can you just say deathbed and make that face again? Can you just say deathbed like that again?
like that excusing your bullshit. And like I'm supposed to take up all of your irresponsibility because you out here because your community dick finna die. I mean your community pussy finna die.
Not community pussy. I am not obligated to pick up your mess and thank you for it because you died. You dying. I inherited your mess. See, see,
Listen,
not inheriting
it's
messes.
your job. It is your job to figure this kind of shit out because tomorrow ain't promised.
Hey, man.
Come on now. Let them use
When
you.
you find out that you dying. That's what godparents are for. That's literally why those are in place.
Say that shit again.
Mm.
Okay.
Child, next question. He ain't
Okay,
asshole,
all
baby.
right.
I
All
wish you love.
We gonna do a couple more of these, but Twitches, I'm gonna rage all over to Don Daring 101 in like 4 minutes. Okay. Am I the asshole for moving and refusing to tell my family my new address or let them see my son? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't care what the reason is. Absolutely not.
That was me.
Absolutely not. All right.
I live 10 minutes up the street from my mother and she didn't even know.
Oh, this is already trifling. I can tell by the first line.
Oh hell.
All right. This entire thing started because I told my sisters I was too broke to take my son to Disneyland for my niece's birthday. See, trifling. This led to a huge fight between me and them because they felt that I should ask my ex for money so that my son didn't miss out on things because I didn't have money. My ex had no idea I kept our son. Oh shit! All right.
Okay.
I never
Our
told
situation is not
him.
the same.
I never told him. The reason I never told him was because he was trying to force me to get an abortion, and I had to run away in the middle of the night to get away, as he always had to be watched during the day to keep our son safe. Fair. I didn't and don't think any amount of money is worth risking my ex's wrath, and I was going out of my way to make sure he never found out about our son. Now, all of the effort I put into my ex staying out of our lives has gone down the drain because my middle sister decided it was her place to contact him and call him out for being a deadbeat. Listen, people, stay in your fucking lane, okay? All right? People's karma is their business. People's trifles is their business. Stop. You're not doing anyone any favor. Stop. Don't do that. Whatever.
Nah.
Okay. All right. All right. She tried to frame it as
Are you sure not reading the Tyler Perry skit?
I don't think it doesn't have enough incest and trauma in it for me. She tried to frame it as doing me a favor, as according to her, he wants to help. And she gave him my contact information without asking me if it was okay. Hello, cool dude, Ross. He contacted me. It freaked me out, so I decided I need to move again since I was worried he had my address too. I moved far away from my family. I've been refusing to give them my new address nor let them see us. My parents are especially devastated. They said if I tell them the address, they won't tell my sisters and that they're just worried about us. They even asked me to bring our son to visit them at their house. It's just a bad idea. And you are not the asshole. No, ma'am. So let me tell y'all a quick story, all right? So my oldest sister used to be married to an asshole, like a crazy crackhead, meth head asshole, okay? Like my oldest child, my nephew, that's my baby, I raised that baby. My oldest child, when he was 6, had to grab a baseball bat and beat his father in the head to get him off of my sister and run and escort his younger 2-year-old sister across the street to call the police. Now, when she finally gets out of this relationship, because this man has done some crackhead shit and has ended up in jail, his mother. Now, I am a huge proponent of grandparents having access to the grandkids. My sister and the kids was living with me at the time. I said, hey, I didn't tell her they were living with me. I said, hey, if you want to send the kids presents, just send them to my house and I will, get them to them, right? She gives this man my home address. And the prison letters start coming to my house. Addressed to her, addressed to the children. And I'm just like, I call him, I said, Marianne, what the fuck is this? Well, I thought you could pass them along. You did not ask me. what the fuck is it? Now, granted, I don't like the man. Okay, he is clean, he is sober, walking in his recovery, held high, and doing much better. And he is still in our lives. Comes to family, but I still don't like the man. We have history. It's not going anywhere. My dog doesn't like that man because I don't like that man. Why would you give someone else's information like that? How can you give consent of access to somebody else? Stop. You have to really step back and ask yourself, am I on that bullshit? Is this my place? Maybe I need to calm the fuck down. Because the answer is always yes. You need to calm the fuck down. Like, what the fuck? You're here? Here? I need you here. Woo. But all right, Twitchers, it is 8:30. It is time for Don Daring 101. Let me raid y'all real quick. I hope y'all fucks are ready because this right here,
I'm about to
this
start
shit right here, oh my God. But all right, I will see y'all, Twitchers. I'll see y'all tomorrow. We have not voted on what we are playing yet, so we will see y'all at Blue Skirt Boys Adventures tomorrow.